Hi everyone, welcome to Teadivinity, where I use divination to give y'all the tea. I just want to start by saying thank you for all the love on my last pick a card reading, the hype session video. All of your comments, your likes, it's meant the world to me. Thank you so much. And if you're coming from that video and joining me again for this one, thank you so much for coming back. I'm honored to read for you again. And yeah, I just wanted to start off with that thank you because I really appreciate it. But today I am back with a February 2024 predictions pick a card video. So super excited to get into it. And yeah, let's just get started. I'm gonna have a picture of the 3 piles for you to choose from. So pause the video, take your time, use your intuition to pick a pile to see what the month of February is gonna be like for you. And then once you picked your pile, go to the description and jump to the time stamp for your pile, and we could get right into it. So here we go. Hi, Pile 1. Welcome to your February 2024 predictions reading. We're going to start by looking at some oracles I shuffled for you in advance, and these are going to give us the overall themes for your month. And then after that, we're going to look at these specific tea leaf categories. So love, career, success, and happiness. And for that, we're going to use tarot. But let's start with your oracles. So let's see what the overall theme for your month of February is going to be like. We have the Earthworm, Whale and Orca Elders, share your song, frequency of sound, diving deep. By the way, if this wasn't already obvious, this is the earth element for the Earthworm card. And next we have reconsider. We have 17, consciousness. The frequency of consciousness supports our ability to focus our attention on all the multidimensional aspects that show up, so that we can include them in our reality. And finally, we have North Node, step out of your comfort zone. Okay, Pile 1, so right off the bat, I noticed that we have a lot of blue coming out in your cards. Look at this. I mean, we have a lot of blue coming out, and I think that's for a reason, because the throat chakra, which is associated with the color blue, is definitely one of your major themes for this month, because there's something that you're too shy to speak up about. It's like I feel this hesitancy from you to speak up, and I think this is because a lot of you are stepping in some sort of new environment, or you feel like you're a newbie in something, and so because of that you feel too intimidated to speak your mind. So for instance, and this is just an example, let's say you're starting a new job, right? And you're working with a team, and this team is brainstorming, but you feel too shy and too hesitant to tell the team what your ideas are, because you're looking around and you're like, these people have all been doing this for longer than I have. They would know better than I would. And so maybe you feel too intimidated to speak up, and that's just an example. Or for others of you, this refers to a relationship. Maybe you're in, or you will be in the first relationship, the first romantic relationship you've been in for a long time. And in the past, maybe you associated speaking up with things turning into an argument or a debate. And so maybe now in this relationship, you're tempted to just keep quiet about the things that are bothering you in this connection, because you don't want to rock the boat. You don't want to you don't want things to turn sour, essentially. And so things might be bothering you, but you feel too hesitant to speak up. That's just another example. And I'm getting this is probably for like one or two of you. Maybe some of you want to be singers, but you feel like your voice isn't good enough yet. And so you're comparing yourself to your favorite musicians, people that have been doing this for longer. And you're like, how can I ever get to that level? No matter what the situation is, the common denominator here in this group is you feel out of your comfort zone, you feel out of your element because you feel very new to something. Whereas there are others, I'm so sorry about the barking. Whereas there are others that have been doing this for longer than you have. And so you feel a little insecure about this. And you're worried that if you speak up and you say what's on your mind, or you share your ideas, or you share your creativity, these other people that have been doing this for longer are going to judge you or laugh at you or think, who are you to speak up? And I'm here to tell you that's not the case. Like, you're not going to earn these people's respect by keeping quiet. You're going to earn their respect by sharing your voice and sharing these ideas, because I feel like you have such great ideas. I feel like your intuition is just going to be on point in February. And so because of this, your intuition is bringing a lot of amazing ideas into your mind, but you're just too scared to share them. And so a big lesson that you have to learn this month is to learn how to, express your truth. Share your ideas, share your voice, because you have a beautiful voice and you have beautiful things to say, and you have amazing ideas that could really help others or help the world. It's just a matter of you bringing those ideas to life and speaking them into existence. Okay? And if you're stepping into a new environment and you're new to something, you're just starting out something, it's okay to feel intimidated in the beginning. Mastery of something takes time. It's not something that just happens in a month. It could take many months. It could take years to get to that point where you feel like you're an expert at something. But everyone has to start somewhere. And those people that you're comparing yourself to, who you put on a pedestal because they've been doing this for longer, they started at the same place you did. They were newbies once too, but they kept working at it. They had the courage to share their ideas, speak their mind, share their voice. And so because of that, they got to where they are. And you can too. You just need to make that leap of faith. You need to start that journey and commit to it. There might be instances, and I see it with the reconsider card, there might be instances where you think to yourself, is this the path for me? Because you're doing something that's so out of your comfort zone that it feels scary. The brain tends to fear the unknown. It's like a survival instinct that's trying to, keep you safe and protect you. Like, hey, you don't know what you're stepping into, pull back, don't go there. and although there's truth to that little voice in your head, sometimes you need to learn how to differentiate between intuition and anxiety. And I feel like that voice that's going to try to keep you back is more in line with anxiety than it is intuition. And it's just, the reason it feels scary is it's because it's something you're not used to, something you've never done before, just something out of your comfort zone. But once you face this fear, it's going to be incredibly rewarding, because that's exactly how you're going to build confidence in this field. That's how you're going to build experience. And, you know, before you know it, you're going to be more than comfortable in speaking your mind. Yeah, I see that this month it's incredibly important for you to be mindful of where your thoughts go. Because if you feed too much into this energy of like, oh, I'm out of my element, I don't know what I'm doing, my ideas aren't good, this and that, you know, your thoughts can manifest your reality sometimes. And so, you know, if you find yourself going down that negative thought pattern, just try to check yourself and think positive affirmations like, you know, I could do this. I'm confident. I'm allowed to speak my truth. I am allowed to take up space. I'm a creative being. I deserve to be here. Things like that. And I think that's going to help you a lot with finding the confidence to speak your truth and speak your mind. Yeah, a lot of you could have this fear of going too deep. Like, you don't want to open up a can of worms, if you know what I mean. You're scared to start something you can't finish. But actually, I see that going deep and taking that plunge, that's exactly what's going to get you the results you've always dreamed of. So yeah, that's what I'm seeing for your overall themes for February. So now what we're going to do is we are going to start looking at your specific categories for the month, and we're going to start with love. So I'm using the Final Rose Tarot because it gives me Valentine's vibes, February vibes. So yeah, Spirit, what is pile one's love life gonna be like during the month of February? Okay. Okay, so right off the bat, we have the Four of Rings or Four of Pentacles reversed with possessive. And we have Destiny or the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. And I'm going to pull 2 tea leaf cards as well. So Spirit, what is pile one's love life going to be like during the month of February? What is pile one's... Oh, this is too many. Whoa. Okay, let's get one more. What is pile one's love life gonna be like? Okay, we have 2 more. I'm so sorry about the barking, guys. Okay, so the tea leaf cards that came out are Tulip, Great Passion, Goldfish, increase in material wealth or spiritual growth, and I, psychic ability, trust your intuition. So I see when it comes to your love life in February, I feel like you're just letting go of the people and situations that no longer serve you. There might be something that you were clinging to strongly in the past. that, you know, maybe you knew your time was up with this person or in this situation, but, you know, you wanted to try to salvage it. But I feel like this is finally going to be the month where you learn to let go and think, you know, it's time to move on to bigger and better things. You know, there might have been a person that you thought was your destiny in the past. You could have thought this person was a soulmate or something like that. And you know, maybe that still resonates with you, but you're learning that, you know, soulmates don't always end up together. Twin flames don't always end up together. Or maybe this person wasn't a soulmate or twin flame at all, but yeah, so you might be letting go of a person or a connection that you've been clinging on to for a while. And I think this is going to be incredibly freeing for you. If you're in a relationship and, you know, this is an established relationship, you don't see yourself breaking up anytime soon, then this month could be the month where you kind of learn to heal these type of codependent tendencies. Like maybe you were very possessive in the past, maybe you were the type to get jealous quickly, but this is going to be the month where you learn not to read into every little thing, you know, like maybe you tended to get a little paranoid. Like if let's say, for example, your partner got home a little later than usual, you would think, you know, what were they doing? Like, were they seeing someone else? Like, is there something they were doing like secretly? Like, what's going on? This is gonna be the month where you heal that kind of thinking, because like I said before, you're gonna be incredibly connected to your intuition this month, and I feel like your intuition is only gonna go off when there's actually something to be worried about. And this is gonna be the month where you realize, you know, there's nothing to worry about here. And so, yeah, this better confidence in your partner and in your connection is coming as a result of more confidence in your intuition, because you're learning, you're realizing, you know, what's a red flag and what's not. But yeah, but for a lot of you, I don't see your love life really being the focus for February. And that makes sense, because based on your themes, it looks like, you know, you're embarking on a brand new journey, a brand new environment. And I think that's going to take up most of your focus. And so you're going to find that your passions lie elsewhere. You know, for a lot of you, this new situation is about a job. And so your passions are lying with, you know, increasing your material wealth, your abundance, your finances. I think that if you're single, no one is going to catch your eye unless you really genuinely feel like a great passion towards someone this month. Like you're not looking for a connection just to have a connection. It's like someone really like needs to like catch your eye and really be everything for you to want to focus any attention on it, because I just see your focus being elsewhere. But let's move on to your next category now. Your next category is career. So, Spirit, what is pile one's career going to be like during the month of February? Okay. So right now we have 7 of Mirrors or 7 of Swords in reverse for the wrong reasons. And we have the 2 of Flutes. Cheers. And now let's get your tea leaf card. Spirit, what is pile one's career going to be like during the month of February? Oh gosh. Okay. Okay. Oh. I'm so sorry. There was a lot that just came out. Okay. It's funny how my dogs are barking because we literally got the dogs card for you coming out, which says getting together with friends. But we also have staff. You will be taken care of in difficult times. So this is wonderful. So for some of you, I'm feeling like if you got off on the wrong foot with someone in your workplace, or if you're in school right now in your school environment, I see you making up this month. Maybe there was some in the past, there was some miscommunication with someone in your workplace, or like a coworker or even your boss or something like that. But I see you getting back on the same page this month. And I see like an honest heart-to-heart conversation that ends in you both saying, you know, I have your back to each other, and that's beautiful. And you might even become friends from this. So yeah, if there was someone you've been on bad terms with in the workplace, this is the month where that's going to turn around. And I actually see you becoming quite close to someone in your workplace. But yeah, going back to what we were talking about in your overall themes, you know, I was picking up on you being intimidated by people who have been doing something for longer than you have. So if this refers to a career situation, I'm seeing that, you know, once you do speak your truth to these people, to, you know, these supervisors or these more experienced coworkers or whoever it could be, once you do that, you're going to be praised for it. Like, you're going to not only earn a lot of respect, but you're going to be very liked by the people in your workplace once you speak your mind. It's giving like, wow, like that. I didn't know you had that in you to speak up like that, or I didn't know you were sitting on all these great ideas. You're pretty cool. And you're going to find that people in the workplace are more interested in you or want to get to know you more. I just see a lot of great people being around you this month when it comes to your workplace environment. And you feel like you're working with people who are on the same page as you, people that you really get along with. I see you even hanging out with coworkers outside of work, like maybe you go to get drinks together or something like that, or there's some sort of company party or something where you get to know each other better and you have a good time. I'm just seeing, yeah, a very strong support system around you in the workplace this month. And you know, maybe your actual work feels a little bit difficult this month, but I feel like you could count on the people you're working with to really help and support you, for sure. This is really beautiful energy. So yeah, let's move on to your next category. The next category is success. So Spirit, what is pile one going to be successful in during the month of February? Okay, and now tea leaves. Spirit, what is pile one going to be successful in during the month of February? Okay. All right. So we have the King of Flutes or the King of Cups, the single dad in reverse. And we have Three of Rings or Three of Pentacles, group date. And for your tea leaves, we have fair man, dealings or relationship with a man with blonde, gray, or white hair. We have Cup, you should accept valid criticism. And we have Tankard, celebration, fun, enjoyment. Wow, so I see a lot of success in healing your connections this month, especially when it comes to the workplace, because we do have the Three of Pentacles coming out here. I definitely see success coming within a positive work environment here. But there's a masculine energy who you're finally going to be successful in getting them to open up to you. You know, there might have been a masculine energy in the past who's been very reactive with you, or combative, or just kind of shut down when it came to any sort of emotions. This could have been the type of person who was too proud to ask for help. And so you would try to help them and they just push you away, that kind of energy. This is the month where you're finally going to get them to open up to you, to be a little bit more vulnerable, and finally let you in and have them accept your help, and you're really going to feel like you're on the same page with this person. I feel like dogs are really significant for this group, because we have these dogs coming out on this page, and my dogs have been going crazy this whole reading. So I don't know if dogs are significant for you guys, but okay, sorry, pal, when I got interrupted. But basically, I see you being successful in helping contribute to having a positive work environment where, you know, people are giving each other feedback. People are able to receive criticism without taking offense to it. Like it's constructive criticism. Like you're in an environment where everyone's helping each other out. And like, no matter, you know, if you're the newbie in the group or if you've been doing this 30 years, you know what I mean? It's like everyone's on the same page helping each other out. And I think you're gonna be successful in making your work a little more fun and a little more lighthearted. I just see you having more fun in the workplace after you get more comfortable, if you are entering a new environment, or if you're in school, like having more fun in school, so it's not all serious. It's like, yeah, you're getting more comfortable with who you spend your time around. And so you're having a more enjoyable time. There might be some sort of outing you have where you're like out drinking or something like that. If so, I see that being a really successful outing for you. I think you'll have a good time. Yeah, I see a better balance of work and play for February for you guys. So yeah, and now your final category, happiness. So let's see, Spirit, what is gonna bring pile one happiness during the month of February 2024? What's gonna bring pile one happiness? Ooh. Okay, so far we have the Six of Cups or Six of Flutes reversed, butterflies. And we have Keep It Chill, which is Temperance. And let's get your tea leaf cards now. What's gonna bring pile one happiness during the month of February? Okay. So we have Money Path. A path with money is waiting for you to find it. We love that. And we have Egg. Success assured with good plans and hard work. I love this. So basically what's going to bring you happiness in February is that the nerves are going to go away. You guys, like, I think you start off with a really nervous energy because, like I said, you know, you're the newbie in the group, you're the newbie in town, you're just doing something you've never done before, or something you haven't done in a really long time, and so you're nervous going into it. But you're going to find in February, those nerves are going to go away. You're going to get way more comfortable. And you're going to realize, like, you've got this. Like, everything is in your control, you know, to an extent. But you have the power here. And things are fine. There is nothing to worry about. It's going to make you so happy and so at peace to just know that, you know, your worst fears aren't going to come true. It's fine. Everything's okay. It's just, yeah, everything is working out for you, and I just see you becoming incredibly successful. And yeah, you know what? You have money path. You're gonna be making bank, or you're en route to make bank. Okay. So if you are starting a new job, it's like you're getting a job with a much higher paycheck, you know what I mean? Or you're entering a job where there's more opportunity for advancement. But yeah, you're coming to realize that as long as you know, commit to your plan, keep doing your work, you're gonna be successful, and you're gonna make the money you want. Yeah, it's like your success is assured this month. You get past these nerves, you get past these butterflies in your stomach, and you realize, you know, you're gonna be just fine. You're gonna be more than fine. You're gonna be abundant and thriving. So yeah, I love this energy. So that's what I'm seeing for you, pile one, for February 2024. I hope this helped. Thank you so much for letting me read for you. If you would like a personal reading, I have my Etsy linked down below. And yeah, if you like the reading, please like and subscribe. And I hope to see you again soon. Bye. Hi, Pile 2. Welcome to your February 2024 predictions reading. We're going to start off by looking at some oracles I shuffled for you in advance, and these are going to give us the overall themes for your month. And then after that, we're going to use tarot and the tea leaf cards to look at these categories: love, career, success, and happiness. So let's get into it. These are the themes for your February. We have Cheetah. Your life is a canvas, artist, manifestation, creative accountability. The situation will improve. 11, belief. The frequency of belief supports our sense of self-worth based on our gifts and talents and a strong connection to source. And we have new moon in Gemini. Communication is key. So I would check to see when the moon is going to be in Gemini in the month of February, because that could be a really significant time for you. But in terms of signs, we have the fire element with Cheetah. So that's Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. And we also have Gemini. So those signs can be significant for you. They don't have to be, though. Just take it as confirmation. But yeah, let's get into it. Sorry, Pile 2, I got interrupted. But I also wanted to add the number 1111 might be really significant for you this month. But yeah, let's get into it. So I see in the month of February, you're going to have this really strong optimism and faith that your life is going to get so much better. But, you know, there's more to it than that. You don't just have the belief of that. You're taking action to back that up. You're putting hard work and effort into improving your life. you know that manifestation is more than just setting the intention and then leaving it be. I mean, that's a huge part of it, of course. Of course, you have to set your intentions, but you know that the best way to manifest is to set your intention and then take action that supports that intention. And that's exactly what you're doing in February. You're doing the action to back up your intentions. You're actually putting effort in creating the life that you want. I see an incredibly strong boost in confidence in February, where you just feel like you could do anything, you could tackle anything, nothing is out of your reach. And that confidence takes you far, because that confidence gives you the power, the drive, the motivation to go after your goals full steam ahead. I feel like, you know, if in the past you felt a little directionless or maybe just a little bit scatterbrained, I feel like this is the month where you really learn how to direct your focus onto the thing you want. And once you learn how to direct that focus, I'm telling you, there's nothing that could stop you. Like, there's nothing that could stop you. You are just a force to be reckoned with in the month of February. Like, you're going to be a sight to see. You're going to be incredibly inspiring to people. And honestly, I see you being really attractive to people as well. I feel like you're this new confident energy you're in, I think is going to lead to some sort of glow up for you, or like a shift in your energy where you're attracting a lot of people. And so I see a lot of people like flirting with you, like going up to you to hit on you, or even in a platonic sense, people just trying to be your friend. Because I feel like people are going to be looking at you and think, I gotta get to know that person. I gotta see what that person's secret is, because that person is shining. That person is a force to be reckoned with for sure. I just see you having so much energy to do everything you want. I see you being incredibly busy in the month of February. I feel like you're gonna be go, 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 to the point where I think February is going to go by incredibly fast for you. It's like, you know, time flies when you're having fun is what I'm hearing. And I don't think it's going to be all fun. I do think you're going to be working hard in the month of February, but you're going to enjoy doing it because you're doing things that you're passionate about. And you know that your hard work is going to pay off in the end. And so you're happy to be putting in this work. And so time is definitely going to fly by for you this month for sure. I am getting a message that for some of you, you might be unlocking some sort of past life talent or memory that you really tap into this month and really hone into it. It's like I'm hearing you're picking up where you left off. And so you might start this new thing and find out that you're really good at it. That's because you've been working on this in a past life. You're not new to this at all, even if it's your first time trying this in this life. But regardless, either way, you know, I just see you having this incredible amount of creative energy. I feel like you're going to be creating a lot this month. And that could be in a literal sense, like maybe you are doing something that is creative, but creativity isn't always in that stereotypical sense of like, you know, painting a portrait or making music. It could be that, but I feel like overall you're just going to be creating the life that you want. And because you have this incredible focus, you're going to be moving very quickly and you're going to be making progress incredibly quickly. Another message I got is that travel might be significant this month. I'm not necessarily seeing long distance travel. It could be, but I'm seeing a lot of quick trips. It's like you're going all across your city doing a bunch of things. Like you're just very active this month. And I definitely see you networking, socializing a lot too with this Gemini energy. And Yeah, but I also feel you becoming more direct in your communication. Side note, if you're coming from pile one, like if you watched pile one before this and you're also you're also watching pile two now, I just want to say I think this is going to be the energy that you step into later in the month, after you get that confidence boost I was talking about in that pile. But yeah, just a side note if you did watch pile one. But yeah, you're just a force to be reckoned with this month. I love this energy. You know, even if things get tough, you're gonna take it in stride, and that's not enough to convince you to give up. No, you are not giving up on anything this month. You are going to achieve everything you want to achieve, and you're gonna make sure of that. You know, you're realizing that it's your responsibility to make the life that you want. No one else is gonna, you know, come in and just give you everything you want. You need to take action towards your goals and dreams, and that's exactly what you're going to be doing. You're definitely going to be believing in yourself more. You're going to be seeing the worth and the skills, the gifts, the talents that you have. And with this increase in self-worth, it's like it's giving you the power to really go for everything you ever dreamed of. You know, nothing is out of your reach. That's the mentality that you're in this month. Every action that you're going to take has purpose behind it. It's working to create this bigger picture that you see for yourself in your life. And I just see you shining so bright this month. I think you're going to be incredibly inspiring to people. And that's why you're going to be in such an attractive energy this month. So yeah, these are the overall themes I'm seeing for you guys. Let's get into the specific categories now. And we're going to start with your love life. And I'm using the Final Rose Tarot because it gives me February vibes because of Valentine's Day. So yeah, I'm going to be shuffling this deck real quick because I forgot to do it before your vial. But yeah, Spirit, what is the month of February 2024 going to be like for pile 2? Alrighty, pile 2. So let's see, Spirit, what is pile 2's love life going to be like during the month of February 2024? Okay. And now, well, let me show you the cards that came out. We had the 7 of Mirrors reversed, or the 7 of Swords reversed, for the wrong reasons. And we have 4 of Mirrors, the reassuring Rose. And now I'm going to shuffle your tea leaf cards. I'm going to aim for 2. Okay, Spirit, what is pile 2's love life going to be like during the month of February 2024? Okay, this is okay. All right, so we had, well, family wishes come true. And we have grapes, time to go out and have fun. Okay, so interesting. So I'll start off if you're single. So if you're single, what I'm saying for you is that maybe you've had trust issues in people before, and you don't really know, who you could trust, and maybe that's prevented you from entering a relationship. Like, are you with me for the right reasons? Like, are you just gonna get what you want and leave me behind? Like, these are concerns you've had before. But I think if that's the case, you're finally gonna meet someone that puts these worries to rest. It's like you meet someone that you genuinely feel you could actually trust. This is someone that you could take home to your parents or to your family. This is someone that is just so put together, I'm seeing, and they put your mind to rest. You could trust this person to be incredibly honest with you. Like, whatever you say, it comes from whatever they say, it comes from a genuine place. You never have to worry about this person lying to you. And you feel incredibly comfortable in this with this new person you meet. You might meet them while you're out at a party, or while you're out doing something that's fun. I think wine might be significant too, with the grapes being here, but yeah. And not only is this person reliable, but they also know how to have a good time. They're not boring. This is what I'm trying to say. They're not just boring. You guys could still go out and have fun together. And so because of this, you feel like this person is like the true package. For those of you that are in a relationship though, maybe you have hit a rough patch with this person recently, or you will sometime in February, but that's going to be sorted out real quick this month. That's going to be sorted out real quick. I see an honest conversation that you have with this person that puts your mind at ease, and you realize, okay, I have nothing to worry about here. We're going to be okay. We're going to be fine. Especially if you have a family with this person already, you could have been concerned, like, what does this rough patch mean for our family now? If you have kids, for example, it's you're worried that this rough patch could be hard on the kids, but I see your worries just being put to rest here. You make up with your partner, or you get to a better place with your partner, and you feel like you could just relax, and your relationship could go back to being a fun one. You know what I mean? It's not, constant drama, or it's not constant anxiety, or even just distance that you feel with this partner that you have. In February, you patch that up, and you feel closer to them than ever. And you go back to having fun. Maybe you go back to going on dates, in which maybe you haven't done in a while, which makes sense because we have Valentine's Day coming up. But yeah, that's what I'm seeing for your love life, pile 2. And now let's move on to the next category, which is career. So, Spirit, what is going on in pile 2's career during the month of February 2024? Okay, we have the 6 of Roses, or 6 of Wands reversed, challenge winner. And we have opening up, which is strength. And now I'm going to get your tea leaf cards. So Spirit, what is going on in pile 2's career during the month of February 2024? Okay, we have November. And we have Lion, time to act, which is high key your energy this month. But I feel like there could have been a setback that happened in your career recently, where you just felt like, you took an L, like you took a loss. in your career. And maybe, you know, this could even date back to something that happened last November. Or it could just be that someone born in November is significant in your career, or you're starting some sort of project that is meant to really take off in November. But either way, I feel like whatever, you know, whatever loss you took in the past, that is only going to light a fire under you to come back even stronger than before. And this could be, you know, maybe this loss could be the driving force behind this energy I picked up for your February, where, you know, you're just a force to be reckoned with. Nothing's gonna stop you. You're on go. Like you're putting all this hard work in. This could have been inspired by this loss you took in your career before. But if that's the case, then that loss was definitely a blessing in disguise, because now you're, like I said, you're coming back stronger than ever. Nothing's going to stop you. And you're definitely learning to have better discipline now, because you're not just going to let a loss stop you and throw you off track. No. You're going to learn from that loss, and then you're going to use that knowledge to come back stronger than ever. And you know, that loss is not going to stop you from taking action. And that's exactly what you're doing all of February. You're taking action. And, you know, I also see for some of you, you might be confiding in someone about this loss you took, and maybe they give you good advice or something like that. Or maybe it just feels really good to be able to open up about this to someone else. And I feel like once you do this, you realize, as you talk it out, you realize, wait a second, you know, it's not as bad as I thought. Or wait a second, I can overcome this easily. Or wait a second, I just thought of a solution to fix this. And as soon as you get that little epiphany moment, you go and you take action. Yeah, and I just see you just blooming and blossoming, especially in your career this month. I'm hearing the song Super Bloom. I think it's by Mr. Wives. I'm not totally sure, but I know it's called Super Bloom. So that might be significant to you guys, but yeah, that's what I'm seeing for career. Now we're going to move on to success. So Spirit, what is pile 2 going to be successful in during the month of February 2024? Okay. So we have the 2 of Mirrors or 2 of Swords reversed, 2-on-1. And we have 3 of Flutes or 3 of Cups, here to make friends. And now let's get your tea leaf. Spirit, what is pile 2 going to be successful in during the month of February 2024? Okay. We have not unsuccessful plans. And we have Quill, get back to the basics. So right off the bat, I see you being successful in mending some sort of conflict you had with someone. You know, this could have been someone you were arguing with in the past. And if you resonated with the message I gave for your love life and you're in a relationship, this could refer to your partner, that rough patch you had with your partner, but it doesn't have to be. This could be someone else, especially if you're single. But if there's been anyone that you haven't been on the best of terms with lately, maybe you've been arguing, or at the very least there's just been a lot of distance, this is going to be the month where you patch things up with this person for sure. You're definitely getting more on friendly terms with this person. I'm hearing it's not a war zone anymore. For some of you, I'm getting this could even refer to your spouse. Because because I'm hearing tie the knot with the knot card coming out, but it doesn't have to be. But yeah, whatever conflicts you had with someone, that's successfully getting resolved this month. I just feel like you're gonna be in this energy of like you don't have the time to argue. You don't have the energy to waste on arguing with someone or being angry at someone. You have better things to do, and you're ready to move forward and move on, and so you patch that up as a result. But I also see you being really successful in drafting a new plan for your goals. There might have been a plan you came up with or just some sort of action you took before that just didn't pan out like you hoped. It was unsuccessful. You're going to be successful this month in going back to the drawing board and figuring out what you need to do now in order to be successful. And you are going to get that success. It's just a matter of, sitting down, drafting a plan, and then boom, executing that plan and going full steam ahead with it. So I see you being successful in that. And now we're going to move on to your final category, which is happiness. So, Spirit, what is going to bring happiness to pile 2 in the month of February 2024? Oh, this is so cute. Okay, so we have the 7 of Roses or 7 of Wands reversed drama. And we have 7 of Rings or 7 of Pentacles for the right reasons. And now let's get your tea leaf card. So Spirit, what's going to bring happiness to pile 2 during the month of February 2024. Ooh. Okay, so we have Goldfish, increase in material wealth or spiritual growth, and I did get this card in pile 1 as well. And we have Ant, work, achievement, success. I love this. So yeah, what's going to bring you happiness is an end to the drama, an end to the conflict. You're making up with whoever it is you were on the rocks with. And I think this is just going to be a major sigh of relief, and because now you don't have to worry about this. Now you could just focus on your goals and achieving what you were meant to achieve. And I feel like it could just be as simple as just one conversation that changes everything for you in this connection, or restores it back to normal. But yeah, I see you just being incredibly happy. I see you making up with this person, giving them a sweet hug. Like, this is just very sweet. And you're realizing, yeah, this is someone I do want to keep in my life. I'm not going to let this conflict take this person away from me. I'm going to patch things up. I'm going to fix things. And I think even beyond that, what's going to make you happy is like all of the obstacles that you used to have, all the things that slowed you down and stood in your way, they're either going to be gone, or you're going to find out exactly how to overcome these obstacles, and you're going to do so with ease. I'm telling you, I see you moving incredibly fast, and this isn't necessarily out of nowhere. I feel like you've been putting in work for a while, but it's been a matter of, when are these results going to come in? When am I going to see the results of my work? And February is going to be the month where you're seeing these results. And it just inspires you to keep going, keep taking more action, because now yes, I have the power to create my reality. I have the power to get the results that I want. And so that really sparks a fire under you. I definitely see you growing and becoming more abundant, both in spiritual growth and knowledge, and both in your finances. I definitely see finances improving, or at the very least, you're investing in something that's going to help your finances later on. But you're putting in the work, and as a result, you're achieving all the things you want to achieve. And so you're incredibly happy to be doing this work. And my light just died. But I think that's a signal for the end of the reading anyway. Thank you so much, Pile 2. I had such a fun time reading for you guys. If you like the reading, please like and subscribe. And if you would like a personal reading, I have my Etsy linked down below. But yeah, I hope to see you guys again soon. Bye. Hi, Pile 3. Welcome to your February 2024 predictions reading. So happy to have you here. We're going to start by looking at the oracles I shuffled for you in advance, and these are going to give us the overall themes for your month of February. And then after that, we're going to go into these various tea leaf categories: love, career, success, and happiness. And we're going to use the tarot for that. But let's start with the oracles to get your overall themes. So we have Dragonfly, weight of the world, boundaries, let it go, it's not yours to carry. And you actually got 2 of these starseed cards. Don't tell the other groups. But you also got all paths lead home, inner authority, intuition, turn your gaze within. We have no exclamation point. We have 27, fertility. The frequency of fertility invites us to be more open, more courageous, more creative, and more joyful than we were before. It activates the potential for something beautiful to grow from our consciousness into a new and grander expression of ourselves. And we have full moon in Capricorn. The end of a tough cycle approaches. So let me start by saying we have the air element with the dragonfly. So that is Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. And we also have Capricorn energy with this full moon in Capricorn. So these placements might be significant. They don't have to be though. Just take them as extra confirmation. I will also say though, because we have the number 27, the date February 7th or the 27th might be significant for you. But yeah, let's get into it. So Pile 3, in the month of February, you are bringing joy into your life by releasing all of the things that have been weighing you down for so long. You're my empaths. This is my empath group. I know it. And you just absorb everyone's energy because you care so much and you feel so much. And as a result, you find yourself carrying the weight of everyone else's problems on top of your own problems. And you know, that's been a lot for you to handle. And it's getting to the point where it's too much. And this is the month where you finally learn how to release that and let it go. You know, there's a lot going on in the world right now. And a lot of you find it really important to keep up with everything happening in the news. And that is so important. It's so important to stay updated on the news, but don't do it to the point of your own detriment. You know what I mean? So if you find yourself getting, you know, more stressed, more anxious because you're reading all of this negative news, this negative press so much, maybe take a step back a little bit. I'm not saying don't, you know, never read the news. And of course, it's important to stay updated, but just set boundaries with your news consumption. You know, if the first thing you do when you wake up in the morning is check your phone or turn on the news, I'm getting a strong message from Spirit that February is the month to do a more grounding approach in the morning when you wake up instead. as empaths, it's incredibly important to stay grounded, and it's going to be extra beneficial for you to implement some sort of grounding practice so that you could start your day off on the wrong foot and you won't feel as stressed during the month. So, for example, you could wake up and meditate. That's just the classic example. But another example I'm getting is actually something I read in a book called The Artist's Way by Julia Cameron. And she says in the book that she highly recommends doing something called morning pages every day when you wake up. And what morning pages is you fill up 3 blank pages just full of your thoughts. And this is not something you put thought into. It's the first thing that comes into your mind. And so if all you're thinking in the morning is, I'm so tired, I don't want to go to work, I'm so tired, you literally will write, I'm so tired, I don't want to go to work, I'm so tired. And if that's all you think, you could just use that to fill up 3 pages. But the point of it is to empty your mind. And I feel like a lot of you could be really anxious and have a lot of racing thoughts, and maybe, checking your phone first thing in the morning isn't helping with that. So maybe instead of doing that, you could try something like the morning pages. But those are just examples. Just implement some sort of grounding practice that works for you. That's going to help you immensely this month. But yeah, I just see you establishing better boundaries when it comes to absorbing other people's energy and the energy of the collective as well. But also, I just see you putting an end to a really difficult cycle in your life. This is something that you had to work really hard to get through, and it could have really exhausted you. For some of you, this is quitting a job, a really intensive job. I definitely see quitting for some of you. But it doesn't have to be that. It's just ending some sort of difficult cycle that really consumed all of your time and energy. And also, a lot of you are just learning to say no to plans, and obligations that you just don't really want to do. You know what I mean? Maybe you did a lot of things that other people wanted to do because you have a little bit of people pleasing tendencies, which is common with empaths. You're definitely releasing that this month. You're doing what's best for you now. And I'm hearing no as a full sentence. So yeah, you're and this is the month where you're unafraid to tell someone no, I don't feel like doing it. No, I'm not going to go. I'm not going to show up. I'm not going to do it. Which is awesome, which is super empowering. I'm hearing the song Feather by Sabrina Carpenter in my mind too. So you could be releasing energy vampires and stuff like that and just feeling freer because of it. That's a great song. I actually have a collective reading that's based on that song if you want to check it out. But yeah, just hearing, I'm light as a feather now that you're out my life. And yeah, and now that you're ending, this difficult cycle or situation, relationship that has just been consuming all of your time, you're having a lot of free time now, and it's helping you connect to your inner child, and it's helping you find joy in your life, because now you have time to do things that bring you joy, and now you're learning to prioritize your own joy as well, which you didn't really do in the past. A lot of you, once you end this tough cycle, you're starting something brand new. I feel like after you take the time to really ground, you implement those grounding practices, and you help clear your mind, this is like gonna open the creative valve in your brain that's been shut, and you're gonna come into a bunch of ideas, inspiration. You're gonna feel so inspired in February. You're gonna get so many ideas, and you're gonna want to do it all, and I just feel you falling in love with life again, and that's beautiful. That is so beautiful. You're definitely letting your intuition guide you this month, wherever it takes you. You have no idea where it'll take you, but you're going, and you're having the time of your life, and I love that. You deserve it. I feel like you've been in a tough spot, or you've been exhausted for so long. This is the month where you get a break. You get to rest, which is amazing. You can't pour from an empty cup. It's time for you to rest and rejuvenate, so that you're able to share your light and your gift and your creativity with the world. Because I feel like you have so much light to give. You have so much love to give, so much creativity to share and express. And this is finally the month where you get to do that, which is amazing. I love this. Yeah, and another message I'm getting for you is you're no longer giving so much weight to other people's opinions. I feel like the only opinions that you're gonna really take into account are your own and your guides, and that's it. You're not letting the opinions of other people sway you anymore either. You're just going where the wind takes you, and you're not gonna let someone else sway your path here, your sense of direction. So yeah, those are the overall themes I'm seeing for your month. So now let's get into the specific categories, and we will start with your love life. So I'm going to be using this Final Rose Tarot because it gives me Valentine's Day vibes for February. But yeah, Spirit, what is pile 3's love life going to be like during the month of February 2024? Okay. We have the Four of Roses or Four of Wands reversed, the Mansion. And we have the Four of Rings or Four of Pentacles, Possessive. And now I'm going to get some tea leaf cards to clarify. So Spirit, what is pile 3's love life going to be like during the month of February 2024? Okay. So we have Dolphin, financial gain, usually coming from something you did in the past. And you know what? Dolphins just remind me of joy. They're incredibly playful and fun. That's definitely the energy I see you in this month, and I love it. We also have Purse, pay attention to your finances. And we have Quill, get back to basics. Yeah, honestly, some of you, if you're in a relationship that you know is kind of on its way out, I definitely see this breakup happening in February. I just see for all of you, though, that love is not your priority this month at all. You're definitely you're definitely focused more on getting the bag. You're focused more on your money, your abundance. I'm getting the message that if you're single, or even if you're in a relationship for some of you, and you're kind of considering a breakup, you might view this relationship as something incredibly draining on a financial level. And so if you're single, that might deter you from entering a committed relationship. But if you're in a relationship, it might inspire you to kind of cut ties with this person. Maybe there's someone relying on you financially. If that's the case, you might choose to break up. Because you've been supporting this person for a while, and I think it's been draining. Maybe for some of you, they promised they would find a job and it's been a long time and they just haven't yet. But yeah, I just see you focused more on the bag this month instead of your love life. It's like I'm getting with this image, you're keeping your heart under lock and key for now because you have other things you need to focus on. I mean, this month you're ending major cycles and starting major new ones. And so in this transition period, it's like you kind of feel like you don't have space on your plate to deal with a whole committed relationship, honestly. I'm hearing there's bigger fish to fry. So you definitely have your focus elsewhere. But yeah, that leads us to career. Let's look at your career now. Spirit, what is pile 3's career going to be like during the month of February 2024? Okay, and now your tea leaves. What's pile 3's career going to be like during the month of February 2024, Spirit? Okay. So we had the 10 of Roses or the 10 of Wands, shoulder to cry on. And we have the 7 of Roses reversed, drama. We have Turkey, someone is behaving stupidly. And fair woman, dealings or relationship with a woman with blonde, gray, or white hair. So this could look like you. This could look like someone related to your career, but it doesn't have to be. But what I'm saying is, yeah, a lot of you are quitting a job for sure. Like you're just fed up. You're fed up with whatever difficult career situation that you've been dealing with for a while. You're done. You feel like you just feel like you've been carrying the weight, like all of this weight on your shoulders, and other people, like coworkers or your boss or whatever, it's like they're not doing anywhere near as much as you. It's like everyone kind of expects you to take on most of the work in the situation, and you're done. You're done with this. Yeah, this makes a lot of sense with the overall themes we saw, because this could definitely be about your career, and that's what's been really like weighing you down. But if that's the case, you're releasing it this month. Yeah, you're done. There's like someone specific in your workplace that has just been, for lack of a better word, pissing you off. Like, like you're just fed up. You've had enough. And you know, you don't want to make a big dramatic scene with your exit. You just want to cut your ties and go. I feel like you've shed enough tears, like tears out of frustration over this situation already, and I'm hearing no tears left to cry. Like you're just ready to go. You're done with it. You feel like you've been nothing but fair with the situation and with the people involved, and they have just taken advantage of that fairness. So yeah, you're definitely leaving someone behind when it comes to your career as well. Yeah, this is definitely the month of you just leaving things behind, and I love it because this is just bringing in a whole new sense of freedom for you that I don't think you've had either ever or in a really long time. But now let's look at success. So Spirit, what is pile 3 going to be successful in during the month of February 2024? Oh, this is too many. Let's get one more. Okay, or two more. All right. So we have the host, which is the Hierophant, I believe. We have, I had a feeling this card would come out. I don't know why. The Nine of Rings or Nine of Pentacles, Influencer. And we have the Five of Flutes or the Five of Cups. I fucked up, which it says, sorry, I'm the worst on the cake. And now let's get your tea leaves. Spirit, what is pile 3 going to be successful in during the month of February 2024? Okay. So we have Stork. News of a birth or a new business opportunity. And we have December. So someone born in December could be significant here. That makes sense with the Capricorn energy that we had coming out, since Capricorn season starts in December, but that doesn't have to be the case. Something you started in September. Oh, was that a slip? I meant to say December. Something you started in December might be significant as well. But yeah, you know what? With this major energy of you leaving a job, I'm getting, if you're doing this to become self-employed, you're going to be incredibly successful in that. And some of you are retiring. So, you know, if you've been worried that you're not going to be able to really support yourself after you retire, that's not going to be a problem. You're still going to be abundant. You're still going to be successful even if you are retired. But I just see you gaining more confidence in whatever new chapter you start, which is beautiful. You finally feel like you're in control here. I feel like you're going to be in love with life. If you use social media, I'm definitely getting the image of you like posting a lot more because you have a lot of new exciting things going on, and you just want to share with people, look at this new exciting thing I found, look at this cool place I went to. It's like you're enjoying life more and you're wanting to share that with the world. If you've been waiting on an apology from someone that hurt you, that's coming in this month for sure. But you know what? If you've had any fear that you made the wrong decision, that you messed up by leaving something behind, this is going to be the month where you get that confirmation of, no, I made the right decision. I definitely made the right decision. I feel better than ever and I'm thriving right now. That's the energy you're going to be in. And some of you are going to start a new job. If that's the case, you're definitely going to have a way better boss, way better work environment, and you're going to make more money. So that's amazing. But yeah, if you have like this new idea or a new business opportunity coming in this month, if you actually follow through on pursuing it, you're going to find success in it too this month. I will say, if you've been trying to get pregnant, or if you do start trying to get pregnant, or your partner is during the month of February, you will be successful. If you don't want to get pregnant, and that's possible for you or your partner, be safe. That's all I'm going to say. Be careful if you don't want to get pregnant. That's all I'm going to say. Okay. Yeah, because you know what? We might have a due date in December. We We don't know. We don't know. But yeah, that's what I'm seeing. And now let's get into the last category, which is happiness. So, Spirit, what is going to bring pile 3 happiness during the month of February 2024? What's going to be... Okay. So we have the 5 of Rings or the 5 of Pentacles, insecure. And we have sent home, which is the Tower. And now let's get your tea leaf. Spirit, what's going to bring pile 3 happiness during the month of February 2024? Okay, this is a lot. Okay, I'll take it. We have leg, stepping into a new experience. Exactly. We have casket. Oh my gosh, this is just confirming everything. Casket, someone going out of your life or the end of a situation. We have money path. A path with money is waiting for you to find it. And we got this card in the last pile too. And we have rooster, an arrogant, boastful person you should not cross. So yeah, pile 3, what's going to bring you happiness is you're cutting ties with that arrogant, boastful person. That's it. You're sending them home. You're sending them home. You're sending them out into the streets. This is the 5 of Pentacles. You're sending them out into the streets. Not literally. You guys are very sweet and kind and empathetic. I don't mean like you're actually leaving someone on the streets. I mean, it's just metaphorically, but you're just cutting ties with them. You're releasing them. You're done. You're done trying to support this person. You're done carrying the weight of this connection or carrying the work and whatever joint projects you're working on, depending on what kind of connection this is. But that's it. You know, you're cutting your ties, and I feel like as soon as you do this, a bunch of money is going to come your way, because you're releasing that negative energy that's kept you in a lack mentality for so long, that now by releasing them, you're creating space for that abundance to come in, and that's coming in. So if you've been struggling financially, it's definitely getting better for you this month. And yeah, you're just stepping into this new chapter, brand new energy, ending a major cycle, ending a rough period. And this newness, this freshness, the ability to rebuild from the ground up, that's what's going to make you so happy this month. And I love that. So that's what I'm seeing for you, pile 3. Thank you so much for letting me read for you. If you like this reading, please like and subscribe. And if you would like a personal reading, I have my Etsy shop linked down below. But yeah, I hope to see you again soon, pile 3. Bye.